everything is fixed now. Some kind of technical problems happening. Wait, isn't this going to go to the same place as that last door? Because if that's the case... well... we'll see. Surprised I haven't found a shotgun yet, though. You hear that? And that sound was the sound of payday. Look at what we found here. Things are about to become much more different. Finally getting a filled out arsenal. It's hiding, and I hear multiples of them. I only have one grenade left. But I'm not using it on this. This, however, may be perfect. Oh, what's this? Once I find our shotgun, these mole rats aren't going to have a chance. Especially with all the rounds I'm finding. I found my shotgun. The only problem is that it's in the hands of a named NPC. And everyone knows that named NPCs are stronger than the rest of them. I'm thinking maybe barter might be the most useful thing right now. This is one of the best perks. Intense training is going to have to wait for after educated. And here it is, almost completely broken. So I won't be using that for a while. Oh, this one is named. How strange. Oh, it finally happened. Over encumbered. Fortunately, it didn't last for very long. Well, things got really boring once I ran out of landmines. Which is the primary reason why I'm going to Megaton in order to see if I can purchase more. You're welcome. So I'm pretty sure it's this way.
Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president.
One thing I would actually prefer to see on my way here is the traveling weapons merchant. You know, they say sometimes that saving so frequently breaks the immersion of the game. But you know what does that even more? Dying and being sent back 1 hour in progress and needing to redo everything that you've already done. I think by the end of this series I'm going to be very similar to Arkansas. Remember Minefield?
Welcome to Megaton. Please stand clear of the gate.
I'll be there. Another new
Oh, here we go again.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Yeah.
The quiet type, huh? Fine. Might help keep you out of trouble. I hope you're not a weirdo.
Too
Got
late.
enough of those already.
Far too late for that.
God, I hope you ain't one of those psychotic quiet types. So, is there anything else I can do for you?
Uh-oh, he's going to be disappointed.
Have a good one.
You want something?
I'm only here to go to Craterside Supply and sell my trash and buy some landmines. But first I need to wait. for exactly 8 hours, I've decided.
Dad says not to talk to strangers. Welcome to Craterside Supply.
Only people who know about Fallout 2 will understand this reference.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Ugh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply, but what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Hold on, I just had an idea. If I start this quest, and I think I remember Minefield being one of the first stops, then perhaps I can I can work on two things at the same time.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground.
Oh, this again.
Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you
A
might
joke?
need it.
What do you mean by
That'll
a
be
joke?
good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
This talk of payment. By any chance, would it happen in the form of, say, landmines?
Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
Reading? Reading is for illiterates.
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With mean, mean words. Oh, caps, chems, meds, and maybe even a few unique inventions, if you do a good job. I'm sure I've got something that'll catch your eye. With a little ingenuity, you can turn a pile of junk into a mountain of caps. And there's no shortage of junk. So, will you help out?
The inventions are the most important part. You know, it's one way to tell whether or not a game has good dialogue is whether or not there are multiple ways to say the same thing. But even more of a sign of quality is if saying the same thing in a different way has a different effect anyway.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous... Ooh, sounds like...
Yeah, all I heard was landmines. So...
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps.
I'm not
I've
selling
heard
my
stories
landmines
about a
to
ghost
anyone,
town that's
thank you.
just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies? Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Yeah, but I do distinctly remember one human-shaped landmine that has a really powerful sniper rifle there. But now to the important things. Oh, this thing actually a lot better than what I currently have on. Actually, give those back. I have a lot of uses for these. I wonder if she has enough for me to buy in order to not need to take a lot of my things back. I'm disappointed. No landmines, and only one grenade. Is this laser pistol even worth anything to me? Probably not. Although... No, I'm not even going to buy this in order to splice with the one I have. This combat armor is pretty good though. Somewhat heavy as well. The good part. I think I'm going to want to have a lot of different variety ammunition.